Hey guys, this is Saf here, and I'm bringing you some macro preview guide. Don't know which one of them it is. It's basically gonna be showing you all of my macros in my Warlock. This isn't gonna be for all of my classes, all my characters. I'm gonna make other guides for this as well for my Rogue, my Mage, my Priest, pretty much every class that I have, and that I have macros on. Well, let's get started for the Warlock ones then. First of all, as you can see, it's buffs macro. It's basically a mod macro, show tooltip macro. It basically gets 4 of my buffs into one. So basically it's down here. If it's like this, it's Fel Armor. If I press shift, it's Soul Link. If I press ctrl, it's Dark Intent. And if I press alt, it's Unending Breath. It's a really cool macro if you want to save space, and I really want that, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do with so many abilities. Then we have Cooldowns macro. It's basically a show tooltip to show the tooltip of Demon Soul. Getting random whispers. It's basically cast Demon Soul and slash use 14. Use 14 is pretty much this trinket. It's like the second trinket. And he's spamming me off. Should set that, okay. Then we have the Chaos Bolt Soulfire macro. It's basically another mod macro. If I have nothing pressed, it's gonna go Chaos Bolt, and if I have shift, it's gonna go Soulfire, as you can see down here. Then we have Conflagrate macro. It's basically the same. Most of my macros, just so you know, are the same as this. I can send you in the description and how to make these macros, etc, etc. It's basically Conflagrate without pressing shift and Shadowburn with pressing it. Then we have curses. This is Curse of Elements, Bane of Agony, and Bane of Doom. Basically, with no modifier, it's Curse of Elements. With shift, it's Bane of Agony, and with alt, it's Bane of Doom. Then I have 3 curses into one. I have it binded, wrong bind, to without a mod. It uses Curse of Tongues on my target. With mod as shift, it does it on my focus target, and with control, it does Curse of Weakness on my target. Then I have Fear, which it's a focus macro and a Hall of Terror macro. If I have nothing, it's gonna fear my target if I use it. If I have shift press, it's gonna fear my focus target. If I have alt, you can change, and it's gonna go to Hall of Terror. Then I have another focus. It's with Death Coil. If I use Death Coil, it's gonna Death Coil my target, and if I use Shift Death Coil, it's gonna Death Coil my focus target. This is for my pets. These are really important macros if you wanna control your pets to see. It's basically this one is focus. Wait, where is the macro? This focus pet. For my Succubus and my Fel Hunter, it uses target equals focus, seduction or spell lock on my focus target, and for my imp, I can change which is my target. For example, when I say like derp, if I want to dispel derp with cinch magic, I'm gonna be using the focus one, which is my shift of 2. Then we have, let's see, I'm gonna show you this afterwards. It's Affliction. Here it's cast Demon Armor slash use Healthstone. It's basically an all-in-one macro. When you're dropping in health, for example, if you use Healthstone with Fel Armor, you're gonna get decreased health. If you use it with Demon Armor, you're gonna get 20% more HP. 30 if you're Affliction with my spec with Demonic Aegis. And if I use it with Soulfire, I'm gonna get a lot of health like this, and my health is exactly 200k, which is pretty amazing. It's like a last stand with Soulfire actually. Then I have Immolate and Fel Flame. It basically like most of my macros. Immolate without the modifier and Fel Flame with shifted modifier. But this one also has a pet attack, so basically whenever I use it, it's gonna attack my target. So if I want to switch targets, I'm gonna probably Immolate the first thing, and it's gonna send my pet on it. Then it's Incinerate. It's pretty much the same as all of my others, but this one is just use 10, which use 10 is using gloves, and I have engineering for 480 intellect, like here. Then it's another one with pets. Is the last one actually, the focus, pretty much did on my focus target. This does it on my target, which is it's exactly the same, but it just uses it on my target. And if I use it Cinch Magic with my imp, it's gonna dispel me instead of my target that I set. This one is it's like different abilities besides my imp. Basically on my Fel Hunter and Succubus I have Seduction Spelllock. Here I have Whiplash and Devour Magic, and I also have Suffering for my Voidwalker. And for imp I have Cinch Magic as well again. Just I can use it on my target, the ghost target, so just dispels my target. This one is just a simple Shadowburn and Drain Life macro with nomod and mod shift modifiers. Then I have Demonic Teleport. This one I don't have it with shift, I have it with alt. So I'll shift summon. It's pretty good for me for some reason. And this is two of my other macros for my affliction. The Unstable Affliction / Fel Flame is pretty much the same as Immolate, but it just has Unstable Affliction instead of Immolate. Then I have Haunt with Haunt and Soul Swap. If I use Shift, it's gonna use Soul Swap, which is this one, Mere Affliction. And if I use Alt, it's gonna Soul Swap my focus target, and as well as that, it has my pet attack on it, like Immolate. It's just whenever I use Haunt on something, it's pretty much gonna be my kill target. And there's this last macro, which is Vanish. So it basically does on my mouse over instead of my target. So basically if I have my mouse over a Fel Hunter or a Water Elemental, I'm just gonna use my Shift Minimal, which is my Vanish, and just banish the pet. And it's pretty useful at times. I don't know, it could be better if I didn't have this macro, but I like it, so yeah. And I think that was my last add-on, my last macro, I mean. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you like this guide / preview / review, I don't know what it is. If you know, just tell me in the comments below. I really have no idea. And yeah, if you like it, just thumbs up, like, and subscribe if you want to. I'm gonna be making a lot more videos, a lot more macro videos for all of my classes, and it's just a preview of my macros and the preview of what I'm going to be doing, and I'm just getting started really, and that's pretty much it. So yeah.